Hello YouTube, welcome to my first live stream where I'm gonna be playing some Jobava London against some bots. So let's get straight into it. I know there's no one here yet, but I'm just gonna play and see whatever works, and maybe this will be a video in the future, so yeah, let's go. And in the meantime, I'm gonna hook up my phone to see some comments, by the way. Because of course I want to see what you are doing, so give me one moment. As my phone is making things difficult. Let's see. Why isn't my live stream showing up on my phone? Let's refresh. There it is. So looks like it's set up. And yes, I'm able to see the chat now. So yeah, let's go. And of course, if something happens, okay. Sorry, this is new for me, so just looking if everything's working, but I believe the stream is set up well now. So let's just dive in. We're gonna play the Jobava London, like I said. And let's see what our opponent does. Of course, this is a bot, so I have all the time in the world. I'm not playing with time. But I'm gonna play principal chess. So all the main Jobava London moves here. He prevents me from going to b5, that's okay. I'm just gonna develop my pieces. Knight e5 already looks interesting as well. Okay, in this case, let's just save the bishop. Bishop e5 makes some sense as well. That's an annoying pin. But I think I want my knight there, so let's drop the bishop back. And then, yeah, let's actually go for this. And then develop my queen, and afterwards go for a queenside castle. And here, let's go for this. It's a bit awkward, but it works, I think. And let's castle queenside. Okay, and my opponent is playing really aggressive, hanging this pawn in the meantime, which was hanging last move, by the way. Question is, am I scared of this pin? Well, first of all, I can take. Second of all, I can take this knight and then win a piece here even, so... Because taking this knight would come with check, so that's not a problem. Now in this case, I can take here and then go for this check. If he takes back with the queen at least, if he takes back with the king, that's also fine. Because at least he's not castling. Takes back with the knight, I guess that's an option as well, but still this check, winning the rook. Defended by the bishop. So let's go for that. He doesn't even take back. Well, I guess I'm gonna save my knight then. And let's see. Yeah, let's just drop it back. Having a lot of extra pieces now. Okay, let's trade. This knight is pinned now. This walks into a fork, so probably not the best. Probably I should be activating my rooks and opening things up. So let's do that. Let's go h4. Put my rook in the game. Question is where I want to put my bishop. Might get attacked here, so I'm just gonna play extra safe. Doesn't really matter, I think. And yeah, let's just take, opening up my rook's path. This is fine for me. I don't mind losing these pawns here. So I'm going for the attack. I did lose my queen. Wow. Okay. Yeah, streaming is really new to me. We can still win this. It's a 1000 rated bot, so Let's just see what we can do. Let's see. Let's put my rook here. Try and see where we can create something. Probably need to be pushing pawns. Let's at least put some pressure with an annoying pin. Okay, so this would help me, of course. Applying some more pressure with the pin. Opening things up. His king is still pretty weak. So that's a thing. Attacking the bishop if the bishop moves. That's a problem. So yeah, I think I'm already winning back some pieces here. Let's go for this. And actually this might have just made the game more interesting. I can actually take here. If the knight takes, I win the queen. Just taking here is probably best. Question is, do I want to take with the rook instead? Then my rook would be pinned to my bishop. Here there might be a double attack, which I can probably get out of. I don't know if I can take here, but no, the king can come there, so probably that's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna defend everything. And then let's see. I can take here actually. See what he wants to do. Okay, goes there. Let's go here. I guess let's take. Drive the king forward some more. But this rook is hanging. Could double up here actually, go for this, which looks interesting. Okay, the king is now completely cut off. Maybe setting up some stuff over here. Yeah, he's trying to go for checkmate. As long as my moves are check, it's gonna be fine. And this, I believe, is checkmate in 2. And that's where you can see you don't really need a queen. Let's check if there are some comments. Not right now. It shows I have 7 viewers, which is already more than I expected. Let's continue. Let's play a new game. And I'm gonna play another bot, of course, this time. Let's go for Wilson. I'm basically just selecting random bots. This one's 1200 rated, so a little bit higher. So let's see what we can do here. And okay, he plays actually a Dutch. I like just going for the same stuff, basically. And against this stone wall structure, I like to strike immediately. And of course, it being a 1200 rated bot, it immediately blunders. This is defended, and I'm just picking up the rook here. And I could save the knight, but I think it's better to continue development. I've won a rook after all, so if he spends some time getting my knight back, that's fine by me. He doesn't even immediately. Yeah, let's just take some more pawns. Note this pawn is hanging as well. Takes there instead. Now I could actually take, because if he takes, I can save my knight. Can also just drop back. This is check, by the way. Let's play this first. In between move, winning a pawn, and now I can decide what I want to do with my bishop. So yeah, let's just drop it back. And he's really trying to trap it. I'm not gonna let him, and I'm gonna activate my pieces while doing stuff. I should probably castle at some point. This is actually an alright moment because I'm attacking the bishop, so he doesn't have time to take my knight. He goes for a nice counterattack. I could go here now actually. He takes my queen, I can take his queen. Yeah, why not? Let's see what he wants to do. Probably something like this or something. Oh, he goes for the queen trade. Now the bishop is under attack. Yeah, and the knight is now defending the bishop, but if the knight has to move, yeah, okay. He's counterattacking my knight, which makes sense. I could go for the trade. So put my knight here, which is a really nice square. Let's see, can I actually break through here? Let's just develop some more. The king can always take this pawn, but okay. He's not going to. Let's take like this, just so every pawn is protected. This is just free. Okay, he takes with the rook. Let's see, let's activate my rook. Put my bishop in the game next, probably. Okay, he starts sacking his pieces. That's fine by me as well. And let's see, how do I activate this rook? I can go here now. And I can attack that bishop. Let's go for that. Needs to move it again. And he does. See if I check the king here. Another check. Wait, that hangs my rook. So then I need to move this rook probably. Let's go here. Try and go for this. Yeah, I figured he would take. That's just a trade. And let's see. Can probably win the bishop now. Yeah, that bishop is a goner. And how do I want to take? Let's try this rook. And it should be checkmate soon. Force him to the back rank. And then, yeah, basically just ladder mate. Didn't even use this bishop all game. Okay, he's resilient. Let's just go for this then. And I guess I might be using my bishop after all. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's just do it like this, maybe. That doesn't really do anything. Okay, that would definitely be a quicker checkmate, but hey. Someone wants to play me in the chat, I'm seeing. Let's just see after this game. Let me finish this game. I guess this is checkmate, so okay. I believe you can go ahead and challenge me if you want to. That's for anyone in chat. Let's just change things up. I can always challenge some people, or they can challenge me. I believe the challenges should be coming in, but I'm not sure. So let me know if it works. I'm gonna wait for a bit. There's a slight delay in the stream, just so I'm not cheating, even though right now I'm playing against bots, but still. So yeah, my username is quite long, but it's ChessOpeningTrapsYoutube. on chess.com, so you should be able to find me. Let's just have a quick look if anything else is happening, which I should respond to. Doesn't really look like it. Yes, I can hear you. I'm replying. Should I reply in chat? Let's do that then. You can challenge me on chess.com if you want. There shouldn't be this much delay in the stream, I feel like, but maybe there is. At this point, he should have heard me. Or there's something wrong with my sound. Remember, it's my first stream, so a lot of things can be wrong at this point. So yeah, let's see. Not getting any challenges so far. I really should check my settings, I guess. Maybe I have set challenges off. I believe I haven't. Or maybe I have actually. Let's see. Where in the settings is that? No, allow challenges everyone. So it should be all set up. But yeah, let's just play some game in the meantime. I can always continue. Ah, there's the challenge. Okay. So we're playing. And there we go. Okay, I'm playing black. Let's see what my opponent wants to do. Now, I don't know this player, so that's always interesting. We're playing a 10-minute game by the looks of it. I'm gonna be playing the Caro-Kann. Main line so far. So yeah, the idea of the stream has changed a bit, but I can always play some people, so let's see. And I guess the question is, should I now explain all my moves with the risk of him listening in? I'm gonna go for the Tartakower variation, at least. And I guess if he listens in, that is considered cheating, stream sniping, but not that I really mind. We're playing. So far it's theory. I don't know if it's the main line, but it's definitely a line. And okay, interesting. We're following mainline theory, I believe. Yeah, still. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna win this one. If he knows theory this well, that's gonna be tough. I know h5 is a move here, but it's also quite tricky to play. But let's just go for it anyway. So let's see. Because this is where I'm pretty much out of book. I believe I can push further. Just generating some weaknesses. Yeah, and let's just put my bishop here, develop my knight to a safe square. Okay, that's an option as well. Do a mind him taking here. Don't really think so. Is he threatening anything else? Not that I can see, so let's just go for this. At least this could activate my rook. But he's going for it. There's some annoying moves, but I can just move my rook, for instance. This check doesn't look like it does much. Okay. And there's a battery here, but can't really see where the queen is going. Okay, he's shuffling a lot now. Probably I should try and triple up. Looks good at least. Oh, that's not legal. I was looking at this. Yeah, he plays it. But at least I have this. Which, I don't know, he can get back and maybe this is heading to a draw. Yeah, so he's going for that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything better. Let's go for this draw. If he wants to. Okay, he doesn't go for it. Just goes for this pawn. Which I guess is a good plan as well. I could defend, but he could take. And then take either pawn. I could also go here now. Because this is actually nicely defended in all cases. Does he want to bring his bishop in? He actually might want to do that. Well, let's just play this. He's playing really well, so kudos to him. And he is playing for that move. I guess I'm gonna have to take here first. This looks weakening, but maybe it's alright. Does defend everything for now at least. So let's go for that. And that bishop is a bit awkward now. He can of course trade it off if he wants to. And here. Could go here. This trade happens, that's okay. If he takes here, I can take his queen and then take back. See what he wants to do. I'm definitely not playing my best game, but I, at the same time, wasn't really expecting to play a game. Here I'm guessing just moving the queen over is probably best. He's probably gonna try and get in somehow. Maybe already taking this. Yeah, not much I can do here. Let's just defend everything. Okay, he takes there. Yeah, that's checkmate if I take with the bishop. If I take here, that's checkmate. So yeah, that's just checkmate after this move. Nice play by my opponent. It's taking him a long time to find a checkmate in one, by the way. But there we go. And yeah, there you can see. I can go for the game review. I think my opponent played a pretty nice game here. Yeah, he had a 95.5 accuracy. That's really impressive for a 300 rated, I have to say. Let's analyze for a bit. So yeah, we played theory for quite a long time. Look, this is still theory. Against a 300, that's impressive. Even this, and here I just was out of book. So he out-theorized me. Yeah, this was really tough to play against. So this isn't best, but just to learn something here, because this is theory after all, so... Yeah, developing my knight first, going for a5, bishop back. Okay, those were all moves, this wasn't. He keeps finding the best moves. Has some inaccuracies as well, or a mistake even. And here he repeated. That's interesting, because those are the best moves to repeat. And then he decides he doesn't want to repeat anymore. Interesting. Yeah, and here I saw what he was doing and it was just tough to stop. Best move after best move, and here... Yeah, I don't really think, without giving up material, there's any way to stop checkmate, and yeah, this just is mate in 3 now. Which of course he found. And yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I mean, I can take with the bishop as well, but that's also mate. Engine says I should try g4. Well, that doesn't really make sense. I guess it's mate in 2 there if I go for this, but yeah, mate in 1 or mate in 2 doesn't really matter. It's mate, so yeah, nice play by my opponent. He's saying nice game in chat as well. So yeah, let's continue by playing some more bots. If I know how to do that from this screen now. How do I do this? Play bots. I think this works. Let's try a 1400 bot this time. And of course this bot is... yeah, he challenged me again, but I'm wanting to give you something as well. Okay, he's giving me a pawn here. And let's develop my queen, why not? Drop a pawn after all. This is annoying for him. Attacking the rook already. which I guess he can stop like this, but it would force a queen trade. While I'm up a pawn. I can also trade like this and say, okay, you're not castling. Let's go for that. Actually, e4 might be a good move here. Let's just castle first, get to safety, and then open up the center. Basically try and get to this endgame, because we're winning after all. This wins another pawn. And so you can see these spots are not the best. And here I'm gonna have to drop my knight back. Don't think there's anything else. So let's do that. Just play it easy. Can push. Some trades would activate my pieces. So why not? Okay, and here I can take the bishop and then take here with check. I'm not using much of my pieces, but yeah, in the meantime I'm up 3 points of material. And he's not really activating his pieces as well, so let's start doing it now. Okay, let's take like this, because else my rook would be hanging over here. Let's push. And let's see, let's activate my pieces. Knight is defending a pawn, but it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not too proud of that pawn, so I want to double up rooks. In this case, I can just take a pawn if I want. So why not? Slowly but surely, we're just cleaning up, winning more material. I can trade rooks here. He was attacking my bishop, but this was check, so didn't have time to take it. And here, so I can pin the knight, trade some more material. Why not? I'm up so much that it's pretty good. And let's start pushing pawns now. Okay, he attacks me. Let's block his attack. And I don't know, let's keep pushing. Of course I can't push this without losing the knight, now I can. He attacks again, I can probably go here. And then there's no way for him to stop promotion. Nice little trick. He can't go here because this pawn is blocking. So we get a queen. And let's see now if we can finish him off. Not so far. I'm just gonna go for some checks. See if any possibilities open up. Let's go here for now. Just defending this, attacking the rook. Because I need my rook in the game, and wasn't really on nice diagonal because the knight is always defending there. So now I can go for this. If he takes here, that's probably a ladder mate. Just setting up this. Yeah, so again, he's attacking, but I can force a rook trade instead of letting him take. I can probably win the knight next. Yeah, it might be easier just to get another queen. Okay, he's gonna take. And I can even make a rook. Just for the fun of it. And win the game like that. So there we go. And why not play another game? In the meantime, let me check the comments again. Not really good at checking comments during games. Let's see if I missed something. Doesn't really look like I'm missing anything. Yeah, everything looking good. So let's set everything up again and go for the next game. If anyone else wants to challenge me, that's always fine. And let's actually go for an advanced bot this time. Let's go for Antonio. 1500 rated. Let's up the difficulty a bit. See what he wants to do against me. Okay, and here I like to go for the pawn storm if they play an early bishop g4. Just chasing that bishop basically. Usually there's a knight here to attack. But I'm guessing this is still a good move because it hinders the knight's development. And I might just want to take the full center here. Could also play pawn storm style and go for this. Let's go for that actually. It's closer to theory, so easier to play. Yeah, and here this pawn structure is quite bad. This is difficult to defend. Yeah, you need to move your king up, and that's usually not what you want to do. Let's develop. I can actually just break things open here, I believe. Even though I'm not castled yet, I think it's fine. And in this case, I'm actually gonna close things down. Because I wanna attack on this file, I feel like. So for now, let's develop, let's castle. It's a pretty close position. But I think it will be fine. He gets a nice square for the knight, but I can get rid of that knight pretty soon if he gets there. And here I thought I could swing my queen over. Yeah, probably can. Okay, he's attacking this again, but I can just go here. Also defending this if I need to. And here, guess his idea is to pin my knight. But that should be fine. I wins to win another pawn. That's okay as well. I guess I should be taking this knight now. Then activating my rook or something. Looks alright. Even though I'm a pawn down, I have a lot of pressure. So that's always nice. Also go for this. Kind of forcing him to trade, I think. Then afterwards, that might become a target. So something like this might be easier. Hanging this, but attacking this. Yeah, let's go for that. I don't mind losing that pawn. Okay, so he's defending. And attacking here a little bit. Let's get my king off that file. Again, I don't really mind this pawn. Okay, he's starting to play passively. Now it's time for me to get in. You might want to put something here. Okay, he's going for that pawn, but he could have already taken it, so that's odd. Also, he's not really threatening to take my rook because I would win his queen. But I am curious what he wants to do here, so let's see. So I could actually take and then go for that. Or go here even. If knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. I might not have anything there, by the way. I put a rook here to prepare that. Okay, he wants to trade queens. Guess I'm kind of forced to now. Not ideal, but we'll have to make it work. At least we can push here now. Yeah, let's start applying pressure here. Defend the knight, still attacking that. I double up. Probably wants to take there. So maybe go here then. Then he takes with the bishop. Okay, this is annoying. Could go here, let him take and then go here. Can also go here again. See if he wants to repeat. He does. I think a draw is okay for me here. Okay, now he goes for this line. That's interesting. I can maybe sack here. Or I can double up now. Let's try that, see what he wants to do. Okay. I can take here. It's probably what I'm gonna have to do. If he takes, I'm gonna take his rook. Although, if rook takes, I can't take here because that's checkmate. So maybe I'm better off taking his bishop. Let's do that. And I still can't take the knight. Let's make a luft. Of course, he moves the knight now. Let's see, maybe attack this. Probably gonna take here anyway, but or go there. I can attack it, that's interesting. Yeah, I saw this, but I can move. Okay, and he wants to trade knights, I guess. I can at least win a pawn. Though after rook takes, and rook takes here, that's a problem. So maybe this is my best bet. Then try and go for the pawn. Check and still win. So probably shoot. Let's see, try and win some more pawns. He's probably gonna push. I'll try and force some trades, but I don't want to trade, so let's take a free pawn again, I guess. Can't hurt. He might go for this. Now this isn't a repetition because I took a pawn in between. Yeah, I don't want to trade. I just want to attack some pawns. He gives me yet another pawn. So surely, slowly but surely, I'm winning back quite some material. And then yet another one, although he can take one as well. I'm guessing that should be fine. Now he's getting to that pawn probably. Yeah, that's his plan. I can get this, at least. So maybe if I take with the bishop. Yeah, let's try that. Of course he takes there. Let's just drop back. Okay, so rook moves there. He's still attacking this. I can defend with my bishop, but that's probably not the best decision. I think activating my king is probably something to do here. Yeah, makes sense to move the rook there. So does this trade help? Not much. I can try starting to get this pawn up the board. So here, this trade. And then one more move. And he might be just in time. Maybe I'm not gonna... Okay, this is really interesting actually. Because I can get my rook behind now. And if he's not careful, my bishop can come in. It's on the wrong color square, so that's a bit of a problem. But it can defend the pawn at least. And I'm still threatening to go there, so I could block. I think that's alright here actually. He can win my bishop. But if he does so, I'm queening, so... And now he lets my king get closer. Which I think is fine. Well, I can't get any closer because he would win my rook. Unless I go here. Maybe that's still fine. You know, he goes there again. So maybe now I can start pushing my other pawn. Rook here, bishop here. Ah, that's what I missed. Okay. Still a bit interesting, I'd have to say. He can sack a rook now. He doesn't. And I guess I still can't queen if both his rooks are defending there. Start using the other pawn. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to cancel my move, but okay. I can at least get something here. Yeah, let's go for this. It's probably lost, but yeah, there's not much I can do here. But let's see. Gonna have to take. See if he knows how to checkmate like this. You never know. Probably they do. It's a 1500 pot, so. And it looks like he does. I mean, he's not getting my king get close, and at some point it's gonna be checkmate. Although all these rook moves don't do anything, so that's interesting to see. Is he just wasting all his rook moves before he moves his king, or what is he doing? At some point there might be a repetition. Yeah, because he's moved his king now, it won't be a repetition, so yeah, he could have been way quicker. I'll let him show if he wants to mate me. This would have been immediate checkmate, so he needed to move up the board. It still looks like he doesn't really know it. Okay, and that's checkmate. And does he find it? He does. Let's play a new game. Let's play a 1600 pot this time. Let's see. Again. Well, let's go for a pawn storm again. Now with the knight here, so that's a bit better. Actually, the bishop moves back. But I like going for this still. I think this might be annoying for him now. Although the rook can swing over, so probably not too much. Let's just continue development. Okay, I could push, definitely. Yeah, why not? That is a free pawn. Don't see why I can't take it, so let's do that. Jumps his knight in. Red can be taken like that. I guess I will have tripled pawns, but yeah. I'm up a pawn and a knight there. So I don't mind. It's not like he's gonna trap my queen or something. I can just trade. Yeah, let's just get ready to castle. Get my king to safety. Then the extra material should be more than enough. I guess. Yeah, just trading material when you're up should always be good, right? And his rook has nice control over the file, but it doesn't really get in or anything. And he can mess up my pawn structure even more, but still, I'm up a piece, so... I guess let's... let him... maybe take here first. I don't know what I wanted to do, but... yeah, this is one of the worst pawn structures I've ever had. But I am up a full piece. Everything looks nicely connected. Again, if he goes there, that's just a pawn. In the meantime, I can attack his pawns. Now, castling isn't really necessary anymore, so... okay, he doesn't let me. Could attack his rook. Yeah, that probably doesn't really get me anywhere. Could attack this pawn. Which is tough for him to defend, actually. So let's go for that. I don't really want to take. Letting his knight in here is a bit awkward. We can go here, and if he wants to trade there, that's fine. Still up a piece there. I can take. And then say, okay, at least I have this open file now. And then he wins this pawn. But he's gonna win that anyway, so let's go for this. Well, now we can't win it, by the way, because of this. Okay, let's grab that open file. Okay, he goes for more pawns. I guess I can take here. That would just be a trade. I can castle afterwards, funnily enough. King is protecting this. Oh, he could have taken here, by the way. Kinda missed that. Think this might be a way out. Can also go here if he goes here. It's not really the best. This actually looks nice, because if he takes here, that opens up the way to his king as well. Yeah, so he doesn't. And now I can defend this. Double up rooks. And trading there is fine, because that was a weak pawn anyway. Could actually start applying some pressure now. Yeah, that's interesting, because my rook is attacking as well, so we can't push. Yeah, so he's just counter-attacking. This comes with check, and then I can take there. Defending as well. Yeah, surely but surely I'm cleaning up. Guess that's a move. I can defend like this. He checks, I can just move up. Looks fine to me. I guess he can take and win this pawn. Doesn't go for it. Can I trade as my knight in time to stop all the threats over there? Maybe I should just push. And I don't know. I can go here. He takes, that's a fork. and this is now defended, so that's all right. Trading here. My king is not really in time, so let's start bringing my king. Just to stop these pawns over there. Okay, I need to protect everything. Let's bring my king with tempo this time. That's defended as well. So yeah. Just getting my king over. And let's see. We need to go here. Might be drawn. He's going for this pawn probably. Oh, he's not. Can take this. This pawn is just too slow. But I can get in here now. Yeah, and I can just give up my knight. I can take here. If he takes my knight, I take this. And I have 2 pawns against this king. And these pawns are far away as well, so that's completely winning. Let's push this one. And basically end the game. Okay. Let's see how quickly we can checkmate him. And for that, let's cut the king off. So he only has the first 2 ranks. Cut him off some more. Bring my king and then checkmate. So I think it's mate next move. It's not, but now it's mate next move. 2 checkmates probably. Let's go for this one. Looks nice. I don't know. Just had to choose one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. I don't want this first stream to be too long because I don't know how it's gonna be perceived. But let me know what you think about it. Also, if you're watching this later, let me know if you want more streams. Of course, this wasn't announced or anything, so I don't have much viewers, but maybe you watch it afterwards. And yeah, if later, I can always respond to your comments as well. So let me know what you think, like and subscribe if you want more of this, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.